Ready for me, are you? Just going to borrow some paper and pencil and write home.
This way.
Take a seat, take a seat.
Sit down. How are you? We all so look forward to these visits.
I've come about me money.
What else? Oh, yes. We wrote to you.
I wouldn't be here if you didn't, would I?
Just refreshing my memory.
I could do with a bit of refreshment. It's a bloody long walk up here in this heat, I'll tell you.
Oh, with a bit of luck, this shouldn't take too long and you can be away before the pub's shut.
They can stay shut for all the good I get out of them, the money you give me.
You're querying the £5 extra the government allowed for heat last winter.
That's correct.
But you've received that £5.
Not what I'm entitled to, eh?
Yes, you have.
No, let me explain.
There is no explaining to do.
Yes, there is.
I've checked. You've received the £5.
Not the £5 I am talking about.
What £5 are you talking about?
The extra that I think I am entitled to for living on the end of a terrace. If you live in the middle of a terrace, you are warmer than those who live on the end of it, right?
I'm not quite with you.
People who live in the middle of a terrace are warmer because they can gain up to 1.5 centigrades of heat from the neighbours who live on either side of them. Plus another 1.5 centigrades or more from the neighbours who live beneath them. I mean, don't have to be Einstein to work that one out, do you? If you live upstairs, you are warmer than the people who live downstairs because heat rises and spreads itself out. So, those who live downstairs on the end of a terrace should be given more severe weather allowance than the others. Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, so it follows that the more fuel that downstairs burns, the more benefit in additional heat upstairs receives and next door. So it's not unreasonable to ask that upstairs and next door should contribute to the cost of the extra heat. Both are benefiting from the unlucky sod who lives downstairs. Who has to burn all that extra fuel just to keep himself warm.
And that's you.
That is me, right, and it ain't fair.
Well, you have a point, of course.
Point.
But I'm not sure what view the authorities will take of it.
Sod the authorities.
I'll make a note and...
File it away somewhere.
Have you tried lagging?
Lagging? How do you think I'm going to lag? I mean, how do you expect her upstairs to let me lay lots of lagging felt all over her floor, eh? And another thing, this pamphlet of yours, warmth in winter. Pathetic. How to keep warm in winter. Hot water bottles. And who's going to pay for the gas to hot the water to put in them bottles, eh? Answer me that. What about this? What about this? Keep a well-stocked store cupboard. We ain't all Paul Gettys, you know. Yeah, look, have plenty of hot meals and hot drinks, hot this, hot that. It's all hot, innit? Hot. Hot costs money, my dear. Hot is expensive, hot is. Who writes this bloody rubbish, eh? Got a medical council on now about overeating, the dangers of overeating. And for your information, that is overeating without an H. Yeah, look, we've got more here. Look, health warnings on smoking and drink abuse. The dangers of drinking and driving. Oh, dear. What's this? Stick to a sensible, balanced diet with plenty of fresh fruit, vegetables and fibres to avoid heart attacks. I mean, how can I afford to stick to a diet like that on old age pension, eh? Where do they think I'm going to get the money from to buy all the fresh fruit and veggies and everything they want me to eat? Hey, well, you tell them to stop worrying, my dear, because I can't afford to eat or do anything that's dangerous to my health. I can't afford to get up in the morning, I can't. I can't afford to smoke or drink properly. I ain't got a car, so I can't afford to drive sober, let alone drunk. I'll probably live forever, I will, because I can't afford to do anything that's bad for me. I mean, what are they saving us for? What the bloody hell are they saving us for? They don't want us, do they? I mean, you live to draw your old age pension, then you lot try and starve us or freeze us to death. I'll tell you something, the punishment for living too long is to become old age pensioner. It'll happen to you, don't you worry. You see, your turn will come. You're well on the way now.
Thank you.
Oh, no offence, mate. I'm just speaking my mind, that's all. Look, you want to help me? You got any Christian feeling left in you? Well, some of you do. I admit that. You're not all as hard-faced as you look. You want to help me? Let me do a bit of wheelchair pushing.
Wheelchair pushing?
Yeah, I've done the knowledge. You know that. I've pushed my wife around, God rest her soul, for years. You know that. I know this area like the back of my hand. I can push them anywhere they want to go. West Ham, up the pub, anywhere.
Are you volunteering for social activity?
I'm not volunteering for nothing, missus. I was in the army. One thing you learn there is you don't volunteer unless you're ordered. No, I am talking about earning a few bob.
You want paying?
Well, blimey, you get paid for doing this, don't you? You get paid.
You're too old, Mr. Garnett, to be employed at social work.
Thank you. That is charming, that is. I mean, you can see how your bureaucratic mind works, don't you? I'm too old to get paid for it, but I'm not too old to do it for nothing, am I?
I'm sorry, Mr. Garnett.
All right, well, on your own head be it, missus. Well, I'll tell you something, it'll be a bloody sight cheaper for you to keep me alive this winter than bury me. 'Cause I ain't got no money. And you'll have to provide the trappings to put me under the ground. I've paid for my last funeral when I had the wife put down. Now, I don't give a monkeys. You want me under the ground? You pay for the bloody hole. I'll tell you something. If I go this winter, I'm going to buy a bloody great stamp, stick it on my forehead and get myself delivered here.